up? Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, let's address the big copper orangey elephant in the room, which is my hair. Long story short, I have been dyeing my hair black for the past 7+ years and I'm kind of over it. I want to go back to my blonde self that I was in high school. Fortunately, black is one of those colors that it's a pain in the butt to remove from your hair, and since I've had black, especially box dyed black hair for such a long time, it's been a mission to remove that black from my hair. So I have this color now, and this is not going to be permanent. This is only temporary, but I need to let my hair breathe. I can't do too many steps at once. That is the key to having healthy hair. Even though I pretty much burnt my ends off because my hair, I had so much black dye that it took us about 3 chances in order to get something close to this, like this color pretty much. My mom is actually the one that does my hair. She used to practice cosmetology. She has her cosmetologist license from when she was younger. She no longer like professionally practices it, but I trust her with my hair and I know that I'm in good hands. So, and plus, you can scream at your mom. You can't scream at a hairdresser. So it took us about 3 shots to get to this particular color, and I was so close to telling her like, Mom, like let's just go back to black, like I'm not ready for this. And she was like, you know what, Nelly, sleep on it, and tomorrow morning we'll decide if you want to go back to black or if you want to continue on to being blonder. I don't know how I feel about it. Please be honest. Let me know in the comments. You can be brutally honest. That's okay. I want you guys to be brutally honest. Let me know if you guys like it. I am going to be switching it up though. It's not going to stay like this. I'm thinking about making the base a little bit darker, and also I am going to add lighter pieces in the front just to frame my face, and I'm also going to go a little bit lighter down in the bottom area. So I'm going to give the look a little bit more dimension, but like I said, it's going to be a slow process because I really don't want to kill my hair pretty much because it's pretty damaged as it is. So I'm going to be taking it slow. So you might see my hair up in videos more, or who knows, maybe tomorrow I'll be back to black. Okay, but for now, we're gonna stick it through and I'm gonna try my best. Moving on, today we're going to be doing my current favorites, and I don't want to do a May favorites just because I haven't done a favorites video in such a long time, and I have so many things to show you guys that I have been loving throughout the month. I even have some snacks and some cleaning supplies that I am obsessed with at the moment. So I'm going to be starting off with foundation because I have been loving 3 different foundations. I know that's really excessive, but these have been like my go-to foundations for the past couple months, and I go back and forth in between all 3 of them because they are so amazing and so good. First foundation I want to talk about is the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. This does have an SPF of 15, and I am in the shade 3, which is beige. I love this foundation. I just finished actually doing a tutorial using this foundation, so I'll have it up somewhere up here and also down in the description so that you can see the foundation in action. I do have to say that this is not a full coverage foundation. This is a very light minimum coverage foundation. This foundation will be beautiful for those girls who are in high school, who are just starting to get into makeup. I think this will be really beautiful on you because it gives you the right amount of coverage, but it's not cakey. It's very beautiful. You're still going to be able to see your freckles peek through. It's gorgeous. Whenever I wear this foundation, I get so many compliments on my complexion. Oh my god, your complexion looks so flawless and you look so healthy. And it's like, thank you, but no thank you. You know, it's the foundation doing the work for me. I absolutely love it, but again, it is a very light coverage foundation. This is perfect for the days when you have errands to run and you don't want to pack on a ton of makeup. This is a foundation for that. This is not full coverage. I have tried to build this foundation to a medium and full coverage, and I don't get that, at least not with my skin type or skin color. I just have never been able to get this foundation to be a medium or full coverage. It's always just a very light minimum type of makeup. So if you are into that kind of makeup, I think you will absolutely love this. I do truly feel that this does feel like skin, so I really like this. Alrighty, so moving on. Next foundation is the Dior Skin Forever Foundation. I am in the shade 030, and I'm sure you guys are so tired about hearing about this particular foundation. I know that everybody is currently raving about it, and trust me, they are raving about it for a reason. This is a pretty penny though. I think this is 50 or 60 bucks. I'm not quite sure. But trust me, if you have some extra cash laying around that you can splurge on a foundation, pick this one up. If you have texture or pore, like humongous pores, and you want a pore filling foundation, this is the one for you. I'm wearing this one right now, by the way. I have a lot of texture on my skin at the moment. I don't know what's going on with my skin recently. I've briefly talked about it. I don't know if it's a new birth control that I'm using. I'm not sure what's going on, but I currently am dealing with texture, and I've always had large pores, and my pores are not even visible at the moment, only my texture is, and I think it's this foundation. I love this so much. One thing I do have to say is that the color selections are a little bit off. Like, I don't know why this foundation on my skin tone, as I wear it throughout the day, it starts to kind of get a little bit pinky. So it does have some pink undertones. I'm not sure if I have to mix it in with another color to kind of match me a little bit better, but the color selection is a little bit off. So I do recommend that you go into your Sephora and have someone color match you, or you just go to the store yourself and swatch them to get the perfect color, because in my opinion, they do run a little bit on the pinky side. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. This foundation is extremely full coverage, but it feels light. It has like a satin finish. It's not matte, but it's not like dewy. It's the perfect in between, and I love it. If you have pores, if you have texture, this is the foundation for you. I love this very much. Okay, last foundation. It's the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I am in the shade 725. I can actually go darker. I actually want to pick up 745. I think that would match me a little bit better, because I am a little tan at the moment. I've been getting a little bit too much sun recently, so I can definitely go a shade darker. So please know that if you think you're my skin tone, do not pick up 725, pick up 745. That one will match you a little bit better. I love this foundation. I think it's great for the drugstore. This is pretty new. I don't think this has been out for a long time, but ever since I tried it, I love it. I love the finish. One thing I do have to say is I don't really like the smell. It has a very strong perfumey like smell, so if you don't like smelly foundations, you're not gonna like this. But if you can overlook the smell, which is kind of like what I do, I don't really pay too much attention to the smell, you will love this. I do not recommend this for oily skin. I feel like this is not for you if you have oily skin, because this is, at least in my particular skin type, this does give me a very dewy, satiny type of finish. So if you do have oily skin, you might want to try setting it with a powder, and maybe that way you'll like it. But I don't think if you have oily skin, I truly don't think you're gonna like it as much as someone who has natural combination or, you know, dry skin. Again, I absolutely love it. It's very full coverage. It's like a medium to full coverage. It's not like a full coverage as soon as you apply. I do definitely think that with one layer you get a good, legit and medium coverage, and then you can go in just to certain areas where you need a little bit more coverage and definitely pack on another layer, and you should be fine. It does not feel cakey. That's the trash can. It does not feel cakey. It does not look cakey, and I think it layers really well underneath a ton of products, because I use a ton of products in my makeup routine. So I really, really like it, and it's from the drugstore, so why not? Okay, so another complexion product that I need to mention, and I'm sure you guys know this is coming, it is the Marc Jacobs Dew Drops. I love this so much. You need this. If you are into liquid illuminators and if you're into highlighting your skin, you will love this. This is what it looks like. It's a beautiful liquid illuminator, like I've said 10 million times. It's like a golden color. It's like a beigey golden color, which I love now for the summertime. I think this is going to be gorgeous. To be quite honest, I don't like liquid illuminators. They're so thin and so runny that when I apply it to my skin, I'm like, are you even there? Like, I can't see you. They're really difficult to apply. So if you don't practice how to apply a liquid illuminator, it's kind of difficult. At least I think it's difficult. I am honest with my flaws. I don't think I apply liquid illuminator like perfect. I think it's really hard because you have to get it specific, and then if you use a beauty blender and the beauty blender is too big, you get the liquid illuminator everywhere. I'm just not a pro at liquid illuminator. But when I tried it on, I was like, yes. This is probably the only liquid illuminator that I have used in the past month, other than my Kojendo. I really like the Kojendo one too, but this one has taken over the Kojendo. Like, this is so good. I like it because it's thick, so wherever you apply it, it's gonna stay, and it's gonna stay nice and pigmented, which is one of my biggest issues with my other liquid illuminators, that I feel like they don't stay on as long or as pigmented, whereas this, it stays, it locks into place, and it's like a creamy, moussey consistency, so you know it's not gonna budge, and it's really gonna stay wherever you apply it. So I love it. I love the color, I love the smell, I love how it looks. I just love this. I do have a little bit of it right up here. It's awesome. I use it every single time I do my makeup. I either mix it in with my foundation or I apply it before I go in with my powder highlights, and it is gorgeous. I love, love, love that product. I know that's going to be one of my summer staple products. Okay, so since we're talking about highlights, I think it's time to bring out this puppy right here. This is from Itsy, and it is from the Glambition collection in collaboration with Jess from Love for Lacquer, something like that. I always get that name confused, but I know it's with Jess, and it's her Glambition collection. She came out with 4 face powders, and please do not judge my palette. I have been loving these powders. I don't think I've even had them for a full month, and they're already beat up because of how much I have been using this particular palette. I'm wearing all 4 of the powders in my skin right now. I have the blush on the apples of my cheeks. I love this blush. This is in the shade Girl Boss. Then this highlight right here is called Run the World. Love this. I only have this one right in the center right there. Then my favorite highlight from the whole collection, Hustle and Glow. This is a golden tone highlight, and it is perfection. I have this all on the tops of my cheekbones, in the tip of my nose, chin, and a little bit up in the forehead. Then we have Gold Digger, which is a beautiful metallic pinky shade, and I use this as a blush topper. So this is what I have in the apple of my cheeks. I love this collection, and they're only $35. Itsy was actually nice enough to offer you guys a coupon code because they knew I was gonna love it, and they were right. So I have a 20% off coupon code to get this particular quad, and I am not making a penny off this coupon code. They were just honestly nice enough to offer it to me so that you guys can go ahead and try this out because it is amazing. I love the fact that they are very pigmented, but they don't accentuate your texture, which is my problem. You guys know that I have texture, so when I find highlights that I can wear that don't accentuate texture, they are a plus. So I really, really love this. I'm gonna swatch the 2 highlight shades because they are so good. So this is what they look like. This one is Hustle and Glow, and this one is Run the World. Let's talk about a setting powder. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Brightening Powder in Petal. If you have watched my channel the past 2 to 3 months, you know this has been my go-to under eye setting powder. I love the setting powder. I'm not sure if I already mentioned this in a favorites video. I probably have, but I honestly have not stopped using this particular setting powder, and this is the only thing that goes under my eyes. It's the only thing I have under my eyes today as well, and I love this. This brightens up your under eye like no other powder I have used, and it also sets it and locks it in place. I love this. It does have a pinky undertone, like a pinky peachy undertone. This particular shade does, Petal. They have 3 different shades. They have a banana shade, they have Petal, and then they have like one for deeper skin tones, I believe. I like Petal because Petal has a pinky undertone, like a peachy undertone. So that means that while it's also brightening the under eyes, it's also going to help me color correct because I do have some really intense dark circles under my eyes. I have some darkness, some purpleness under there. So while using this powder, it's not only going to brighten the under eye, but it's also going to help me color correct just a little bit. So I really like this. It does not look cakey, it does not look heavy. It sets everything beautifully, and everything just stays in place. It really locks it in, so I love this powder. So I have a bronzer that I want to mention. This is the Cover FX Ambient Lining Bronzer in Diffused Bronze Light. This is what this looks like, and I love this bronzer. It's actually the bronzer that I have on my skin right now. This is what the bronzer looks like. I went ahead and I swatched it on the back of my hand so you guys can get a better feel of what the bronzer looks like. As you can tell, it's a beautiful cool tone bronzer. It doesn't have too much warmness in there, so I think it's perfect to bronze and even contour the skin. A little bit does go a very long way, which is kind of surprising for me because whenever I think of Hourglass, I think of something that's very light and diffused. But I don't know why, for some reason, whenever I apply this bronzer, I get a ton of product in my brush. I'm not sure if it's the type of brush that I'm using, but I know that I have to go in with a very little amount because if not, it can be too much too quickly. So my recommendation for you guys is to start off with a little bit of product and then build it up, because it's happened to me a couple times where I just go in there, I'm thinking it's not going to be a big deal, and I apply and I'm like, whoa, that's a little too much bronze. It also has a beautiful light reflecting pigment in there, so it's going to make your skin look so healthy, so glowy, so beautiful. This is another summer staple product. I'm going to talk about two specific palettes. One is a face palette, the other one is an eyeshadow palette. The first one that I want to talk about is the OFRA blush book. This is a professional blush book, I think that's the name, and it is this palette right here. It brings all these different 4 times 3, 12. Okay, so it brings 12 different blushes. I love palettes like this, especially when I am freelancing, because I can just take this one palette and I am good because I can mix and match, make my own colors. I have my pinks, my hot pinks, my sparkly pinks. I have some plums. I also have some orangey, some brown shades, some peachy shades. I love, love, love this palette. This is a great bronzer. These two shades, this one and this one, are great bronzers. So I really love this palette because of how universal it is. This palette is a little bit on the pricier side, but I do have an OFRA coupon code that will save you 30%. So if you're interested, I'll have it linked down below, but please do not feel pressure to use my code. You can just go out and buy it. You do not have to use my code. I don't mind if you don't use my code. I always just like to mention it because you guys will be saving 30% off from your whole purchase. So yeah, I love this palette. This has been my go-to palette. This shade has been so beat up. This one, and this one are my go-to colors from this palette. It actually is what I am wearing right now on top of the Itsy shade. So love, love, love this palette. I also have a face palette, and this is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And yes, I am very late talking about this particular product, but oh my god, this product is amazing. This is what it looks like on the inside. I just finished doing a tutorial using this particular palette that I will leave somewhere in the screen or down below, and I have plenty more videos coming with this particular palette. I have been using this for the past 2 months. I haven't used this particular palette on camera as much as I use it in my daily routine because I really wanted to get familiar with the colors. I really wanted to play up different looks. I have about 3 tutorials coming up using the particular palette, so be on the lookout for that. I have tons of looks coming that I'm very excited about because this palette is gorgeous. It's your perfect neutral, warm, yumminess, good of a palette. So I love this palette. I have been using it non-stop, and that's it. I have a concealer that I want to talk about, and surprise, surprise, I know you guys already know what it is. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I have been using this concealer over my high-end concealers every single day. Like, this concealer rocks my socks. I sounds very nerdy, but this concealer is bomb.com. I picked mine up in the shade light medium. This is the one that I use the most. I also have it in light, and I think I have it in a deeper tone. I'm not quite sure the shade. I know I have it in light, and I have it in light medium, which is the one that I use every single day. I love this concealer. It is a dupe. It is the perfect dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, but I prefer this one better. And my reasoning for that is because the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is a little bit more drying than this one. So I was noticing that when I was doing my makeup, It is thundering so much. I was realizing that when I was doing my under eye makeup, my under eyes looked a little bit dry and cracky, and you can really see my fine lines, and I had to be the concealer, but I loved the Tarte Shape Tape so much that I was like, I'm not gonna give it up. So I used to mix it in with more hydrating concealers just to kind of balance out my under eye, but ever since I found this baby right here, I have been using this instead, and then I use my Tarte Shape Tape for the other areas of my face, but I use this one for the under eyes because it's really similar to the Tarte Shape Tape, but in my opinion it's a little bit more hydrating, so it's not going to dry out my under eye as much. I need to take a breather. I have a couple lip products to show you guys. I don't have too many lip products. You guys know that I'm not a lipstick junkie. I'm more into glosses and liners and stuff like that. I'm definitely a lip gloss snob. Like, I love lip glosses. So when it comes to like lipsticks and stuff like that, I never have anything like, oh my god, to show you guys, because in my opinion they all kind of look and feel the same. But glosses is something different. Like, I am a gloss junkie. Anyways, the first thing that I want to show you guys is the Fresh Sugar. This is a lip treatment. This comes in a wand, and I love this so much. I apply this every morning after I finish brushing my teeth. I apply it every night before I go to bed, and I also apply it before I do my makeup, just so that it can moisturize and treat my lips and exfoliate the lips. I love this because this comes in a wand, and this particular little wand has some little, like, how can I explain this? It has like this little gel tip that kind of has like little, I don't, this makes no sense. Like, I suck at explaining things. It just has like this tip. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see? See how it has like that little tip, and it has like little, it's not hairs, it's like little fibers. So when you apply this, it also exfoliates your lips. It's like a little brush. It like brushes your lip and exfoliates your lips while at the same time you're applying the balm. I love this so much. I cannot go without this. This was actually sent to me, and I went out of my way to buy another one just so that I can have it in my purse because I love it that much. I want to mention a lip liner that I have just been so obsessed with. It is the Buxom Plump Line lip liner in Hush Hush. This has been my go-to lip liner, I want to say, for the past 4 to 5 months, because it is the exact same shade as my natural lip color. I love the color, I love the consistency, I love how long it stays. It does definitely make your lips look really nice and full. I love this color, and it is double-ended, so one side comes with a brush so you can actually brush the lip product in, and then the other side is the lip pencil, which I love this color. Hush Hush is perfect. It's a mauve tone, it's a nice pinky dirty pink color, and it matches my lip color, like my natural lips, perfectly. I really wasn't going to mention this particular lip product because it's sold out and I don't think it's going to come back in stock, but it is the Kim Kardashian West by Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Kimberly. This is my perfect nude shade. Like, if I were to create a nude color, this would be the color I would create. This is a color that I am currently wearing on my lips right now. I do have a gloss on top that I'm going to talk about next, but this is my perfect nude. I have been wearing this so much and it makes me so sad. I'm actually trying to find a dupe for it, which, by the way, the OFRA Bel Air comes really close to being a dupe, but it's not the exact color. It's just a little bit darker, I want to say, but I have been trying to find a dupe for this particular color because I'm gonna quickly run out of it, and I don't want to, because this is my perfect nude shade. It's not too nude, but it's not too pinky. It is perfect, and I am so sad. I really hope they make this one individual because this is my perfect nude. I love this color. And then lastly, I have a Kevyn Aucoin gloss, and this is the Molten Lip color. This is in the shade Rose Gold. This is what I have in the center of my lips right now. And swatch it. So this is Kimberly by Kylie Cosmetics. This is my perfect nude shade, like to the T. Like, I love this color. It complements my skin tone. It complements my lip color. It just looks gorgeous. I love this color. And then the one in the middle is the Kevyn Aucoin gloss in Rose Gold. It is a metallic lip gloss, and oh My God, I love this color. Out of the whole entire collection, this is my favorite. This is the one that I recommend you guys to pick up. This is gorgeous. Whenever I wear this color, I get stopped. I'm not even joking. People come up to me and they ask me, what lipstick are you wearing? I went out to dinner the other day with my boyfriend, and the waitress, she was like, I am so sorry to ask you this, but what gloss are you wearing? Like, you look so pretty. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. It's the Kevyn Aucoin gloss in rose gold, and it is this one right here. It's absolutely beautiful. It looks like this, and is a beautiful metallic rose gold lip gloss. It's my favorite. Okay, so moving on. I have two random things that I want to show you guys that I really want to mention because they have changed my life in the past couple of months. The first one, it's kind of basic. It is the Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. Oh my God, I love this so much, and it's only $2. When I moved into my house, I used to complain so much because of my floors. I have matte, yes, matte white tiles. They're matte white. They don't have not 1 inch of shine, so they're very porous. They have a lot of pores. And when I was doing one of my makeup videos, I thought Lawrence was going to kill me. When I was doing one of my makeup videos, I stepped on an eyeliner and I got the eyeliner everywhere on the floor. I didn't notice till after I was done filming and picking up, and I was like, oh my God, what happened? I tried Clorox, I tried degreaser, I tried Windex, I tried makeup removing wipes, makeup removing water, anything that you can think of. The magic eraser was the only thing that got it off after literally months and months of scrubbing my floor. Me and my mom, I was like, Mom, this can't work. Like, it's just an eraser. Like, this is supposed to be for like the bathroom and for like the kitchen. Like, this is makeup. Like, I need to look up like a solution or something to remove makeup stains. And she's like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work either. So we tried Clorox, we tried degreaser, we tried everything, and the stains would not come off. I actually posted it on my Snapchat as I was removing all the stains. So all you have to do is wet the magic eraser and just rub it on the stain. And when it started to come off, me and my mom were like, no, this is impossible. Like, what is in this? What is in this that got the stains out? My floors right now look like we just moved in. Like, they look so clean, and that's because ever since I saw that this worked, every time there's like a little stain or like a little scratch, you see me like a psycho, just like with my magic eraser, just trying to erase it. So if you have stain issues, you will love this. Last product, please. I have to give you guys a disclaimer. If you are on a diet, just stop the video right now. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. But if you're not on a diet right now, then you need this. This is the mini Nutella swirl cookies. I shouldn't be having this. I shouldn't even be sharing this with you guys, but this has been my favorite snack for the past month, I want to say. I love this so much. You can get them at Costco. At least that's where I found my box. This is from Costco, and it is mini Nutella swirls. Let me show you what one cookie looks like. I'm only doing it for the tube. I'm not doing it because, you know, I'm hungry or anything. So this is what the cookie looks like. I can't believe I'm talking about cookies on my channel. So this is what the cookie looks like. It looks like a nice swirl, and then once you bite into it, there is Nutella right in the middle. There's literally a scoop of Nutella in the middle. I love them because they're chewy and they have Nutella, and oh my God, these are so good. Now this is really bad to share, but whenever I am craving sweets and anything like that, I grab just a cookie, I put it in my mouth, and that's it. I walk away. So I really love this, and I recommend them if you love Nutella and if you're looking for a new snack, I guess. I just wanted to share because I have been loving those cookies, and Lawrence, my boyfriend, he doesn't like sweets, and he actually loves these cookies because they have the right amount of Nutella. It's not like crazy amounts of Nutella, but it's also not lacking Nutella, so it's like the perfect balance. Alrighty, you guys, so that completes my favorites video. I have a feeling this video is going to be at least 30 minutes long, so I am so sorry. It's just whenever I talk about products I love, I get so passionate and so rambly that the video just goes on for hours. Let me know in the comment section down below if there's any other products that you recommend me trying out. Let me know, especially some drugstore products. I really want to start getting into more drugstore, so let me know what you guys recommend. Also, let me know what you guys think about my hair. Be brutally honest. I appreciate honesty. That's one of my things. I like honesty. So tell me what you think. And that is pretty much it. I hope you guys go out and try some of these products and let me know what you guys think and if you guys like them. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon with another video. Bye.